All I know is I like certain things, and I've been liking them for a long time. I should bring Catbug. I love Catbug. Oh, hello. Hi. How's it going? My name's Chris. Let me just check to see if this is recording or not. It is. Fantastic. Hey, what's up? My name's Chris, and I'm here to start a YouTube channel. Oh, I've already started the YouTube channel because you're watching the video. This video right here is the start of the YouTube channel. Basically, what this YouTube channel is going to be consisting of is me talking about things that I nerd out about, stuff that I like, and it's considered nerdy, but I like it, so I'm gonna talk about it. This first video is actually going to be very beneficial for a lot of people that are trying to get into comic books and don't know how and want to do it the quickest way possible. So this video is going to be called How to Get Into Comic Books. How to buy comic books. Hey, let me do this. I just gotta get the point right. How to buy comic books. I went into a comic book store the other day over on Sunset, a place where it's too cool for people like me, and I didn't realize that because it was a comic book store, and I figured, hey, I could buy a comic there. So I go into the comic book store and I say, hello, person behind the counter that reads comic books all day. You surely know about comics. What's a good Batman comic for me to buy, to get, to read? And they replied, I don't really read Batman. I don't really read anything of like those major superheroes. They're like not, you know, just, I got some zines. So then I realized I've been spending a lot of time, I've probably been reading comics for the past 22 decades. I didn't know that I didn't have to buy these comics and not have to find out about Pulp Fiction and get comics at a discounted price so I could buy more of them, or borrow comics from friends, or talk about comics, or just read graphic novels. That there was a really quick and easy way to show people that I like comics and that I'm cool enough to buy and own a comic book shop. So here's step one of how to do and read comics properly so you could be cool. Basically the way that it works is anything made by DC or Marvel, throw that out. Batman, The Flash, Green Lantern, if it's Superman, any of the Avengers, Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, anything by Jeff Johns or Grant Morrison, basically throw that out the window too. Just don't get anything DC or Marvel ever at all, unless it's Deadpool or Harley Quinn. Those two things seem to be, they're okay, they're on limits. Thing number two, get the most expensive thing. Anything that's like a collector's edition or anything like that, get that thing. Because if you get that thing, then people are gonna be like, oh, that guy knows about whatever it is. I know there's a collection of the Star Wars Battlefront that comes with a cooler that has, you know, Han Solo and frozen carbonite. Get that. That's how you let people know that you're into stuff. Like, see this copy of Essex County right here? It's like number 300 out of 500 or something like that. I don't even need all these other comics. I've actually been lending out a lot more comics so I can get rid of them, so I can show people in a more efficient way that I like comics, and I'm not even gonna read comics anymore. I'm just gonna own this one Essex County, and that's it. That's the easiest way to do it. Step three of getting people to know that you're a comic aficionado is if they start talking about comics and you don't know what they're talking about, just use the word run and make up an author. So like if they're like, I really liked All-Star Superman by Grant Morrison, you could be like, yeah, well, you know, Jordan Jefferson's run of Superman was just so, you know, for its time, remarkably remarkable. Use words like that and then they'll be like, oh, this guy definitely knows what he's talking about. The biggest thing is that as long as you find something that you're nerdy about, there's no really right way on how to like comics. You know, you can like them on a small scale, you can like them on a big scale. To a lot of comic book people, I'm not a big comic book guy, because there are guys out there that love Claremont, and I am not a Claremont guy. So there's always going to be that kind of thing, but it's not about who's better or who knows more or any of that kind of stuff. It's just about enjoying it the way that you enjoy it. And if you go to a shop like the one on Sunset that won't be named because it's a secret, and you start nitpicking at people on their nerddom or kind of just being like, oh, you don't really like comics, you like popular comics. If you say that you love food, but you only eat at McDonald's, you still technically just love food. Like, it's still right. It's not wrong in any way, shape, or form. That's pretty much my whole channel. Not really. I'm gonna come up with more stuff. I thought I was gonna rant. I think I'm gonna make a video about ranting about Gundam, because I love Gundams, and the new Iron-Blooded Orphans came out, and it's freaking amazing. But a lot of people are into One Punch Man, which I also love, so I could go on about that too. But I'll figure it out along the way. Hope you enjoyed the first video. Show it to your friends. Make sure you subscribe. Boom! That's it! Pew, pew, pew! Laser of sounds. Do it from the back of your throat. Noises. Pew-doo. That's a high-speed laser. A low-speed laser would be like, you know, that has more punch. So it depends on who you're shooting with the lasers, you know. If you're shooting somebody important with the lasers, I mean, if they're coming at you fast, you want to hit them with the pew, pew, pew. You could have one just kind of doing the pew, pew, and then you have the other one doing pew, pew. It's just hard to do that. Pew, pew.